Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and this is Colunger, and welcome back to another live stream. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. He was going crazy, so I had to grab him, scoop him up. What's that mean? Calm down. Bro's straight growling. You're fine. I'm gonna put you down now, but you better be good. I don't know if that's a confirmation, but be good. What's up? What's the matter? I literally don't know what's up with him right now. Cleaned his litter earlier. He's got food. You just need attention? You're just going to be a nuisance? I'm already having struggles today. Daylight savings got us fucked up. Not gonna lie. Apparently the H3 show is supposed to start in 1 hour. That's what they've set it to, at least. Let me see. Did they change it? My schedule is ruined. I'm telling you. Yeah, so it's saying... Here, let me move this over now. We'll talk about this in a second. Sorry. A little bit of jump there. But it says that the show's supposed to start in 1 hour. 1 hour... 11 a.m. for me. I'm in one of those cool places where we don't use daylight savings. We're not losers out here. No, I'm just kidding. You're not a loser for being forced into daylight savings. The start of daylight savings, all those people were losers. I was actually taking a look into this because it genuinely pissed me off this morning. Yeah, sometimes kiddies are just grumpy. Yeah. He do be just getting a little grumpy sometimes. Maybe he needs a stinky treat or something. I'm crying like a baby at work. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I started watching the Kristi Noem thing. I saw someone say that Kristi Noem looks like she's wearing somebody else's face. And I can't unsee it now. And I think part of it is the fact that her head is just a little bit bigger than her body. Like, it's a little bit too big for her. Maybe it's the hair. Maybe it isn't even her head. It looks like her hair is like a Lego brick just clipped on. I'm gay, so I run on daylight savings. Hey, that might be better than daylight savings. But like I was saying, I actually looked into it because I was like, what is the actual rationale for daylight savings? And on the Wikipedia page, they actually have a rationale section. And the way it's described here is its use is for industrialized societies, usually following a clock-based schedule for daily activities. And because of the distance to the equator, with daylights lasting longer in that hemisphere's summer, and is shorter in the hemisphere's winter, north and south of the tropics. And I'm like, I get it in some regard that you're just like, oh, we just want to make it so. It actually doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, it'll never make any sense to me. Yeah, the Kristi Noem South Park thing. For a second, I thought you were I thought you were just having a bad day or something. But yes, South Park Kristi Noem is Well, in South Park, her face was just straight falling off, wasn't it? Her face was just melting over and over again. But I guess the idea is to decrease energy consumption overall, and it was implemented. I don't know if it says it here. Oh, okay. So they do actually have. Ancient civilians adjusted daily schedules to the sun more flexibly than DST does. See, I've always just thought of it like this. When people told me, oh, it's for farmers, oh, it's for this, I've always just thought, well, that doesn't the farmers one specifically makes no sense to me, because don't farmers just get up with the daylight? Why would it matter that, like, I don't think that the clock would actually matter as much. What it actually matters for are people that are on like a 9 to 5 schedule, which is pointing out, which I do understand in some regard, because it's like you just want the most daylight of your day. But for some people, that's not even true. Like, who cares if it gets dark at 5? I can still go outside. The stores shouldn't close just because it's dark now. Yeah, from what I saw before, this is showing like ancient usages, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was World War I to save coal. But then as energy has changed, I found this publishing that's submitted as coursework for Stanford University, and the conclusion puts it perfectly. In conclusion, it seems that while there is still disagreement about whether or not daylight savings time saves or wastes energy, trends in technology seem to show that the energy returns are and will continue to diminish. However, it should be noted that while energy saving was indeed the exigence and origin of DST, there are other harms and benefits it may confer. For example, some studies have shown that the later daylight prevents car accidents and deters crime. Meanwhile, many simply prefer the extra daylight given by DST. Therefore, even if a consensus is reached that DST wastes energy, we may see it continue for other reasons. I thought this was interesting, too, just pointing out like the car accidents that were prevented, like the notable number of car accidents that must have gone down to actually be able to outline that. But even if that's true, again, I don't see why that would necessarily because again, you can still drive even if it is nighttime. It doesn't, like, you don't just go, oh, it hits 6 o'clock, I gotta go in. It hits 7, I can't. I want to sleep 16 hours a day. Can we create a clock for that maybe? I think that might be the way to do it. But so the daylights are pushed back. We're pushed back now. So now the show is starting at 11. I'm going to have to start my shows early now. My streams are now going to have to start at like 9 a.m. for me. Come on, I do stuff in the morning. But we'll make it work, you know. Ooh, I'll get an extra hour somehow. But yes, they are supposed to start in an hour, so we'll see if that's actually true. And so the poll I have ready for today is, how late will the H3 show start today, daylight savings? And I put on time early, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 plus minutes, because I'm genuinely wondering if they're going to start on time today. I highly doubt it. They're late even when it's normally at my 12 p.m. When for me it's normally noon that they start. Yeah, your streams have been starting at 9 a.m. for me for weeks. Well, they're about to be starting at 8. They're about to be starting at 8 for you. It's now daylight at like 5 a.m. where I am now. The thing is I guess where I live, maybe that's why we don't use daylight savings time. I don't know if it's just Arizona just exists outside of the realm of reality. But I swear it's like we'll have days when, yeah, it gets dark at like 4. And then there are other days where it gets dark at like 9, you know? So it's like this daylight saving stuff I don't think is going to help me very much. Like even the hour change probably won't adjust things that much. But yes, let me get this poll started for you. Let me know what you think. But yes, I'll start probably an hour early, and then whenever there is an actual change again, I guess my streams will just end up being 3 hours long. That's just what's gonna happen. Oh no, more streams. Oh, I think that's a bad thing. But we do have some fun videos to look at, some things from Instagram, some things from Reddit, and a body cam video if we get to that. Again, I wasn't expecting me to only have an hour for stream, so we're gonna try and get through as much as we can. But I do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Let's get it started. I got this sent to me by Mr. The Fiction. First name Alex. So this is Funcle thought the birthday party was his party. And this was reposted on r/crazy fucking videos from r/random videos. And the caption on r/random videos was, Funcle thought the birthday party was his birthday party. Just thought I'd reiterate that. But here, let's give this a little watch, a little look-see. You know, they all look like they're in amazement. They all look like they're ready for whatever's about to happen. Except for the kid. The kid's getting pushed out of the way. It actually made me spit a little bit. I was not expecting. What did it... Okay, a couple things. What is this table made out of? Did he think that it was going to fully collapse? Like, I'm just in awe. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. If something puts you in awe, that does make it awesome.
I know today isn't a music stream, but have you seen the music video for Afro Man? Will you help me repair my door?
I have. I actually completely forgot about that. You know what? I'm going to add that to... We're doing a music stream tomorrow, so I'm going to add that to the list for tomorrow. Thank you for a reminder of that. I love that video. I don't think I've ever watched that on stream either. I am an Afro Man aficionado. I do love me some Afro Man. Big ups, rolling a blunt and all that. A Colt 45 and 2 zigzags and all that. Yes, bonks indeed. Thank you so much for the $5. But he almost landed on the kid too. I'm noticing this just now. He pushed the kid ever so slightly. But this could have gone completely wrong. Look at that. Look at that. He almost landed his knee on this kid's shoulder. I have a picture of me with Afro Man drunk as fuck. You need to get that picture framed. That's the type of picture I want turned into a painting and put up on the wall. You know what? He's doing them a bit of a favor because now they're forced to clean up all that mess. There was just a bunch of trash piling up on this whatever. This looks like a cardboard box. I'm really confused as to what this table is. I guess it's just like plywood, but... Was this after they set the table back up, or is this like... This is going back to earlier in the night. This is showing how we led up to this to this point. Okay, that was pretty sick, though. That was pretty sick. I gotta give it to him. The kid knew he fucked up. Oh, that's so funny. Because kids, like, they know when something goes wrong. Like, somebody that's an adult, you know, that's fully grown, they've gotten past the point of getting called out by their mom or their dad or their grandma or whoever, and maybe they've been allowed to act shittily throughout their adulthood. Children get checked so quickly that when adults act so foolishly, you can always see in the kid's face, like, is anybody gonna do anything? Look at him, he's like, oh my god. He was having fun too. He was really enjoying the guy's dancing. He was like, oh, this is sick. This dude's still loving it. This guy's panicking now, but this dude's still just loving it and filming the whole thing. Why are they still cheering? Bro destroyed the coffee table. The kid's the only mature one here. This is the only adult. Look at him. He's just standing there now staring at the coffee table like, is no one gonna... I was like, I think his dick landed in the cake. I don't know if I can eat any more of that. I imagine they're also on like the 3rd floor. They're on like the highest level of this. This is an apartment. And they're on the 7th floor, but they can hear them on the 1st. He looks kind of like Sean Evans. In this moment right here, he looks a little bit like Sean Evans. Oh, they're in a foreign country. Okay. It's just a cultural thing. We wouldn't understand. That was a pretty good Funcle. Dude needs to go sober up. Well, I think in like 5 or 10 minutes, he's going to start feeling that. He's going to go, ugh. Why does my chest hurt? What do we think of this tattoo? What do we think of the puppy dog tattoo? The puppy dog paws. Think I might have to get this. I think I might have to do this one to myself. Wouldn't be too hard. The left hand, using my left hand to do my right might be a little bit more difficult. But I kind of rock with it. Rawr. Yo, why? I just noticed, look how long this dude's pinkies are. Is this actually just an AI image? Why? This dude has super long pinkies. Am I tripping? Maybe they're not that long. Am I wrong? Freaky pinky. Like his pinky is as long. It is as long as his pointer finger. Or I guess it's longer than his pointer finger because the base of it is lower. Like, look at this one. I love the tattoo, but I'm more impressed by the grippers, I must say. His other fingers are just short. That might be what it is, actually. You know what? I think you're right. Like, looking at it, if I only look at the other fingers, they look short. If I only look at the pinky, it looks like a normal size pinky for the scaling of the hand. Interesting. You know, all bodies are unique and they're all beautiful. Am I right? Copy and paste fingers. He just said 1 and 1 and 1. Oh, wait. I think I've shown these guys before. I definitely have shown these guys before. These are the guys that like shoot nails into each other's hands and feet and like smash their hands and feet with hammers and like fall off of the roof. Let's see if he falls off the roof this time. He jumped off. They're getting better. Yeah, give it a few years, he'll be able to feel it. But here he is trying to carry a bunch of lumber, a bunch of wood. Get that wood over, boy. We need them planks up.
Grab the whole stack like this. Bro, the whole stack's coming on top of you.
Come on, boy. Your hands are too soft. I see that Rolex you got on. I see that watch you got flex in there. You need to dirty up them hands a little bit. Carry that wood. That's a light pile.
Help him up.
Look at thumbs. Oh, I opened the wrong one.
Just grab it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, his thumbs are really short too. You're right. He's got short thumbs and short pinkies. But here, I'm watching a man die. 1 second.
Just grab the whole stack like this. Bro, the whole stack's coming on top.
I think the thumbs is because he has his arms up. I don't know. Do I have short thumbs? Do any of you guys have the hitchhiker's thumb? Mine goes back a little bit, but I've known a lot of people that have that straight, like, just 90-degree bend at the knuckle. Me? Rar. This guy looks familiar. This... Damn. Weird thumb people. The thumbs are in the wrong spot? What are you guys talking about? Now I'm confused. Oh, the thumbs are like too low? Or what do you mean? Or up too high, maybe? He just has oddly shaped hands. Like this part is kind of long. He has like no roundness to the finger base. I think we're getting a little too locked up on this. We were supposed to talk about the tattoo, and that got barely any love. He 100% does Minecraft YouTube Let's Plays. I believe it. I believe it. He hearts Diet Coke. I believe it. Yeah, I know you're referring to the hitchhiker thumb people. Thumbs are supposed to be on the outside of your hands. I think he's over, I think it's over his head. I think he's like this. Going like this. I think he's going like that. And for some reason they had him like put him up against a wall. He's going like this up against the wall. I think that's what he's doing. How's this photo? Thumbs are supposed to be on the outside of the hands. Yeah, he's definitely holding them above his head, I think. This is breaking my brain. It's two different people. They're just wearing the same shirt. Here, we watch this man die. Oh, here's a little message to everybody out there. Here's a little message. Remember this. Remember this. This is important. This is highly important.
Who said boys' life is easy? Boys' lives are not easy. You see our freedom, but not our responsibilities. You see our parties.
I forgot there's music playing over it. Here, I'll play emotional music instead.
But not our EMIs. You see our smiles, but not our problems. You see our enjoyments, but not our struggles. You see our only happiness outside, but not our inner battles. Not our inner battles. We hide our pain and
We do. We hide our pain.
keep smile for families. Boys' lives are not easy. Not easy. Don't say that again. Don't say that. Ah.
Just a real message for everybody. And here's a real message for all the men out there that have those struggles. This is what losing 2 inches looks like. So here we go. I don't think they actually, I hope they don't show anything. I'm trying to remember the video now.
If you want your penis to be shorter,
You know, I've thought about it.
cut your suspensory ligament.
I've thought about that too. Cut the suspensory ligament. Okay. Okay.
Go pay someone and says, you know what, I want to lose a couple of inches. I don't like penis. I don't hate my penis. I want it to be small. Go get your suspensory ligament.
2 inches is everything. Yeah, 2 inches less, so I'm left with nothing. Cool. Thanks. Prepare the button. Yeah, I was like, here, let me pull it off for a second, make sure he doesn't. Well, it's medical, right? This is educational, so it's fine. It's technically allowed.
If you
No, yeah, he just walks off to the side and starts working. How do they remove 2 inches? Well, I guess he's saying cut the ligament. Then it just gets sucked inside of you a bit. Is there another ligament? Because I'm pretty sure that there's another thing that you can do that does the opposite, where basically you can no longer, you become okay, speaking in medical terms here, you can still become erect, but basically you would lose the actual lift because you could like cut a ligament that basically makes your inner, like, the penis that is part of the inside of your body just kind of fall out of your pelvis just a little bit. And I think it also, like, does about 2 inches. That is a thing that some people do. It's not common, but there are a few adult film stars that have done that. Here, let me look it up. Yeah, ligament release. Suspensory ligament division is a surgical procedure that cuts ligaments attached to the penis to the pubic bone. Oh, never mind. So he's saying he's saying you can cut it and remove 2 inches. Doing this only allows about 1 to 3 centimeters to protrude of internal shaft. My English is not good enough to be confident on what you just said. Basically, you got the ligaments in your body, like that make your muscles and bones move. You have some inside of your pelvis that allow for your erection strength, I presume, in some regard. I imagine it was the ligament part. Got to learn all the different ways to say ligament. I feel like medical terms are like the one area where translations become like a major issue. People try dick lifting to extend length. They use weights, and there was a coach who went to OPL talking about this, claiming it's real, and apparently Clavicular did this too. Well, that actually is real. The man who has the largest penis in the world, I don't even think I can show it. I don't even think I can show like him with his pants on. I have to. I kind of have to. If this gets it fucking age restricted, I'm going to be so mad. I'll have to cut this like part out of the stream VOD. But here he is wearing pants. Here he is. My God. But basically, he did that through these stretching methods. That basically they did like an MRI or some kind of X-ray on his penis. And they saw that it was actually only like a few inches long, and that he had basically just stretched out his foreskin to an insane degree. Ooh, a man came in after bursting a blood vessel from missing the hole, and they had to split it like a banana, and the blood vessel. Oh, yeah, I've seen that before. That's always like oh my God. Ooh. And another man got a dick pump, and the button was on his scrot. Ooh. No. That's why it's good to just work with what you have. What are you even going to do with that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the point of it is. I think it's all like an ego thing at some point. Like it eventually just becomes like an ego issue. Like it's genuinely just like a thing of wanting to be the biggest, the largest. The biggest, the largest. Yeah. It's if that gets me age restricted, it's just a man wearing pants. There's no problem with that. But here's Dana White talking about his foot fetish.
Over a 5-star rating on your feet?
There's also music playing in this, so I'm going to pause quite a bit. So he just told her she has a 5-star rating on her feet. This is Nina Drama, I think her name is. Nina Drama. Also, Nina Drama. The UFC White House fight card has been put up. They now know that who is fighting at the White House. And all I can imagine is that there's only a few Americans. There's only a few Americans, and they're fighting against foreigners. They could theoretically get like a clean sweep of all American losses at the White House. Like, and based on the scaling, that might like that might happen low-key. Because here's the fights that are happening for anyone that cares. Topuria versus Gaethje. You guys aren't gonna know who any of it, unless you follow the UFC. The names really don't matter, but this is what's happening at the White House on the White House. And I saw a thing, right? People are complaining. The presidential center in Chicago, the Obama Presidential Center, got a 1 million, was it 12 million or something like that? They got a grant of some kind of like a couple million for Obama Presidential Center, like actually something of importance. And then we're doing a fucking fight of a UFC fight on the White House lawn. Like, it really shows the type of presidency. Like, you know what I mean? You can argue about like the effectiveness, the things they got done. Like, again, there's a lot to criticize with the Obama administration, but it's like at least he didn't make a mockery of the position, which I think is the main criticism of Trump at the end of the day. I know Conor McGregor and Khabib. Hey, those are all you need to know. Conor was mad that he wasn't included on this. He got really pissed off. A Q7, that's my new Quasi salute. I kind of like that. It works. And it looks like a person facing a direction. Yeah, Lopez. Lopez's picture is pretty funny. I gotta be honest. Here, let's zoom in on these. He looks like super excited. He looks like he's super excited, but he's like trying to hide it. He's like, oh my god, I can't wait. But yeah, so that's what we're doing at the White House, I guess. The White House, Freedom 250. Yeah, and it's June 14th. People were it was apparently going to happen on the 4th of July, but now it's happening like right before Juneteenth. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, he looks like this. This is all we can hope to look like one day. This is what Lopez looked like. My mustache is finally getting to the length where I can start twisting it, and I've thought about it, but we'll see. I'm keeping it around this length right now. Bryan Cranston said it once. If you let the mustache go over the sides, that becomes a badass. And I believe Bryan Cranston. But here, back to Dana White and his foot fetish.
Show me. Well, I don't mean like, all right. I get, yeah, oh. Those are pretty good feet. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Yeah?
Yeah, those are winners. I'm not like a foot guy, but they're not.
You could have fooled me, Dana, I've got to be honest. I'm not really a foot guy, but those feet, ooh.
Ugly feet, they're great feet.
Yeah, I tried.
You're not wrong, gang.
And that was the main reason I wanted to show this, is because hearing an old white man go, "You're not wrong, gang," is some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen. You're not wrong, gang. Because I think he's doing it in like the Scooby-Doo sense, you know? Those gang of meddling kids. You know, that gang of meddling kids. I imagine that's how he's using it, but I just love the idea of Dana White being like, "Hey, you're not wrong, gang. You're not wrong." 10 out of 10 footage. Perfect. We got it going. But yes, White House, UFC, with Dana White, the foot connoisseur. And I'm not surprised that the UFC is doing, like, for people that don't know, that are like wholly confused as to like why this even is happening at all, this isn't just like some weird attempt at Trump being like, look at how strong the US is, we're showing the UFC. Like, Donald Trump has been a part of the UFC through like funding for like since its inception, I think. And so it makes sense that it's like now that he's gotten to some level of power, he's like, again, in the same ways that he's already done, helping his buddies get a leg up in some way, you know, through this, like, through more eyes on it. Because, yeah, it's like the UFC just got a huge, like, surge in viewership, I would imagine, because of their deal with Paramount Plus, which has removed the pay-per-view structure, thus making it cheaper for people overall, but has definitely like pushed them to a broader audience. And they're doing that again through the White House card because, oh, what? I don't really like the UFC, but why is it happening at the White House? Like someone, I could imagine that's going to be at least a few people's, view on it. And I've pointed this out before that I think the White House is, or not the White House, I think the UFC is interesting. All the fighters have great personalities, and honestly, it's like an adult. I guess it's like it's like reality TV for men. You know what I mean? There's a lot of drama, a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes, a lot of shit talk, throwing water bottles, spitting at each other, stuff like that. Good jokes that happen back and forth, some interesting storylines. Sorry, I just have this sitting up for everybody. Which one looks like Dan? Find a good one. I've been making a stuffed head of everyone that enters my life. Would you do this, or would you be okay with someone doing this of you? New question. But I do think that the UFC is something that's interesting, but honestly, the ownership with... it seems like people like Hunter Campbell, and I don't know too much about him, but it does seem like Dana White is fine working with scummy practices, becoming super wealthy, doing like $1 million hands while allowing these dudes that are, fighting literally for their livelihoods are making like, bottom dollar. And they're still making top dollar considering what they do comparatively to other industries. But again, it's like, should the people at the top be making all the money, or should the people that are actually going out and fighting make the money? And that is an issue with the UFC. But yeah, so now we're on this. This is, I'm talking about the UFC, and we got some skibbity toilet heads. I like this one that looks like he's kissing the ones above him. This person is like super talented though. Like they are very skilled. They're a very skilled artist. Because you can tell that these are all just done on flat, like, fabric, like just whatever. It's just like some sheets that they're wrapping around balloons or something. I think I found Dan. Which one? Point them out to me. This one, if Dan didn't have a beard. This, wait, up here. No, maybe not. It's like a Where's Waldo, but Dan. This one's kind of Dan-ish, Dan-esque, but they have a septum piercing. They have a few new piercings. It's Alt Dan. These are all the different types of Dans. It's Father Dan, Happy Dan, Sad Dan, Sleepy Dan, Grumpy Dan. Oh wait, look, Dan Staban. He's hiding. This one's actually just Dan Staban hiding. That one's legitimately it. Let me pull up the image. Let me pull up the side by side. Tell me that's not it. Yo, tell me that's not Dan Staban. I think I got it. Sorry, I realized it was probably blocked a little bit. I knew Dan was in there. I see him everywhere. I saw this too. This was interesting. Brittany Broski receives YouTube package and license plate for her show. Is this something that YouTube's just doing now? Is this like they're only doing it for new shows? I love you so bad at YouTube at Reed Fernandez. I'm assuming maybe not. I thought that maybe that was like her YouTube rep, which would lead like one, maybe would make you think. But maybe that's her co-host? Nah, I think that maybe that is her YouTube rep. Maybe that is her YouTube rep. Oh, I'm sorry. I pulled this up. I meant to show this. My bad. Thank you for the suggestion. I meant to pull this one up. Some yo-yo? Oh. Why do you not walk the dog to arf arf? This is why I stopped yo-yoing. Too many sweats. I think he's doing it to a beat, like he's doing it to some music, but even without the music, this is still super impressive. We love some yo-yoing, don't we? These are some techniques I have never seen before, I've got to be honest. This guy's kind of a next level yo-yoer. This was for Jules. Hey, is Jules a yo-yoer? I think I have a yo-yo on my desk. Please don't make me a liar. Where is it? There we are. I got two. I got a green one, and I got an orange one. The green one is an edibles brand. Let's see if I've got it. Honestly, that one, the thing isn't right. The tie isn't a slip knot. How come a lot of yo-yos don't have slip knots for like the actual finger part? Let's see if I can do a single yo-yo. This is gonna be showing my real talent right now. Here, I'll leave him up, actually, while I do this. Let's see. Whew, a little nervous. Nope, I hit the desk. No, come on, come back up. There we go, I caught it. Okay. Can I fling it away from me? Not really that well. Oh. No. See, there's a problem with this one. This is actually a Dunkin', which is a good brand, but somehow it's become off weight. The weight distribution is actually a little bit messed up, and that's the actual issue with it. It's not my fault at all. Copy him. I should stop before I hit one of my monitors. Yo-yo skills to pay the bills. It's off my finger now. See, I'm like every like talent I can do very minimally. Like I can juggle, but I can only juggle like one pass. I used to be able to do more with a yo-yo. I actually used to be able to walk the dog, which is probably one of the easier tricks. But I can yo-yo, or I can juggle for like one pass. I can do a Rubik's Cube, but not Speed Cube style. RFK playing the, what is that called? I remember them from Drake and Josh. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, what are they called? You're talking about like the clacker thing, right? Whatever. Moving on. That was yo-yoing. But yes, this makes you wonder, where is Ethan Klein's? I don't know. Incel yo-yoer. That's me. I tried to learn how to yo-yo to pick up chicks. Didn't work. That's not true. I learned to yo-yo because who doesn't want to learn how to yo-yo? That's not true. It did work. I did it to pick up chicks, and it did work. Fat Love is getting bullied on Instagram. He posted this, 2026, the Europe to America effect. So sad. I've seen this happen to many people. And he's getting a lot of comments now. Bro has no interest in losing weight either. He's just gonna keep playing victim and looking for sympathy over choices he fucking made. I'm pathetic? Says the hater. Oh my god. Haha. Thumbs down. LMAO. Change your pathetic profile pic, fat face. Your whole profile is blaming America for your weight gain. Take accountability. If the diet of the you had in the UK didn't work here, then you need to find a diet that does. Exercise can easily take away weight gain as well. People like you that play victim and blame others for their own actions are the worst, and you're failing, and you're falling into that category. Calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. Why are you assuming that he's from the UK too? Yeah, he gets a bunch of these. I just don't understand how you can be so dense that you think that this is real. Look at the scale. His head is as big as his torso. How about you stop being fat? People like you are who made me leave Instagram in the first place. Now I'm back and I'm not leaving. God damn, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? Red 40 and other chemicals is what's wrong. Hater. Europe equals the UK. I believe it. Europe does equal the UK, and he needs to lose weight so that his head can shrink. Do you need to lose some weight, dude? All that food's going to your head. It sounds like you're talking about his ego, but you mean it literally. You're like, no, dude. This is bad. This is not good. And now we move into Anisa lies and claims that Ethan said his kids in Ela ate shit. I don't think I watched the full clip yet. I had two of these clips. I watched that one. I think I saw the beginning of this, and I just thought that this... Let me see if this title is a little clickbaity. Because this is fucking egregious, if that's what you're saying.
Only thing Ian said, which is a valid argument, is like, you definitely shouldn't be broadcasting talking about your kids eating shit. And like talking about how you can only get parasites from eating shit. Only thing Ian said, which is a valid argument, is like, you definitely shouldn't be broadcasting talking about your kids eating shit.
You can say that that's a valid argument to be made, but it completely avoids the actual criticism that was being levied against him, which is that he was saying nothing, and your point was that your silence meant something. But now, oh, well, he just said this one little thing. It's not even a big deal. And the thing that he said, again, it feeds into the claim. So you can say, all he did was make an argument that, oh, well, you shouldn't have even been joking about your kids possibly eating shit. And fine, I mean, maybe that is a criticism to weigh. Be like, well, that joke, it isn't really that funny. There's no value that could be found in, just whatever. Like, you could maybe make an argument that like it's an unfunny joke and was unnecessary to be made or something. But it was clearly like a hyperbole that was being made. Are we back in 2025? What is this? Well, she just started streaming, so she's got to get all her points out now.
And like talking about how you can only get parasites from eating shit because it's not a smart thing to do. Like objectively. That doesn't
Do you understand how like fecal particles transfer? Because Ethan was making the point, oh, it transfers through poop. And then these fecal particles would be in the air. They would be, you know, emanating off of this shit. And so it isn't improbable through, you know, airborne or, you know, through whatever to be able to come in contact with it through a dog's shit. But if you are in the office with me, I go and shit in the toilet and then go and flush it. At the same time, I don't like leave and then come back and go flush it, but like at the same time I flush it so it's gone. You are not having to deal with any fecal particles that could transfer the giardia. It's just like, it's so common sense that I don't understand how you can even be like, well, I mean, you're the one who said this thing that was already like completely factually untrue, so why wouldn't people just take your random claims at face value and then call the police or CPS on you? I'm just expanding upon what she's saying.
Say that it's right that somebody did it. It's just, you should not be.
I'm not saying it's right someone called CPS on you, but I'm just saying, why did you even joke about this to begin with? Like, what? Like, what?
Talking about your children getting a parasite from eating.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is, right, just on the ground, but not a pile of shit. I'm making it more like apparent that, like, maybe, like, you could have the dog accidentally shit inside or something, but more likely, it could literally be fecal particles transferring from the dog's tail. Like, you know, stuff that when the dog is pooping, even outside, just getting transferred onto the tail, and then, you know, hitting against the walls, getting on the ground, getting on whatever, like, that happens too. That is obviously going to happen.
Feces. Not shocking when it happens. So, but I know for a fact, like, I know my husband really well, and he would not condemn anybody doing any type of harassment towards anybody that's.
I finally have a baby name picked out. Still no middle name because we can't agree, but please let us know. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. That's great news. Big news.
Unwarranted. Pretty solid advice. Like, you have to admit, anybody who's here is like from the hate sphere or whatever, who's hate watching right now, you have to admit that going online and saying, I got a parasite that you can only get from eating shit, and now my child has a parasite from eating shit, and my wife has a parasite from eating shit, that's a pretty, like, weird. Only thing
I'm guessing she's saying that's a pretty weird thing to say. Yeah, I mean, it is weird. It is fucking crazy to be like, me and my dog, oh man, I love when I come home and I just start eating all the dog shit that I find everywhere. Like, that is a crazy statement. If someone says something like that, yeah, that would be a crazy thing to say. Does that then constitute like evidence that you could then like use to like, is that incriminating in any way? No, it's not. We struggled with names since we had twins, and it was hard to pick two at once. Ooh, that's interesting. See, the best one, I won't say what their actual names are. I feel like I have said it before. Sorry, I'm trying to ask ChatGPT for an example. Because I knew two people that I was friends with from like middle school to high school, and I had two. Here would be a good example. So it would be like there were a man. There was a man and a woman. You know, a boy and a girl, twins. Twin boy and twin girl, and their names were basically the equivalent of Julian and Juliana, or like Alexander and Alexandra. Like, that would be the equivalent of their name. They just picked one name and then just took the male and female equivalent of those names. Sorry, I was just... Anisa does own me. I like Canon Hayes, but my husband says it's too weird, lol. His first... So the first name's gonna be Canon? I like that name. Hayes... Wait, he thinks Hayes is too weird, but Canon isn't? I mean, if we're talking about like being an unconventional name, I think Canon is probably more unconventional than Hayes. I think one like but I do like the name. I do think that's a good name. I just think that's interesting that he found the Hayes part to be more unconventional. But here is Anisa talking about flexing your wealth. So first, she has to flex her wealth a little bit.
Here's the thing, Alex. We've made so much money in our career that we can do whatever the fuck we want. And a lot of you guys can't cope with that shit.
How big my house is! I can do a big spin in my big house! You jealous?
A few minutes later.
Not to sound like a
Hey Alex the Fiction, that was a SpongeBob meme. What did you think of that?
rude cunt.
Okay, she says not to sound like a rude cunt.
But,
Oh, Hayes is what you have picked out. Oh, okay. So you were going to do... Oh, so your suggestion was to switch Hayes to the middle name and then go with Canon Hayes? What about Hayes Cannon? Then it sounds almost like a possessive canon, though. Hayes Blaze? Kind of fuck with that. What about Cannon Blaze? Now there's a name.
doing
The Blazing Cannon. I'm sorry. I'm going to make this more difficult on you. I apologize.
what you're doing right now, like trying to flex wealth like that, makes you look like a broke bitch.
Yeah.
Who needs a sub? I feel bad for this guy. It's like giving person who buys.
He's like,
Gucci
I don't care if I look like a broke bitch.
No, it's like gives guy who buys Gucci belt but can't afford his like electricity bill.
Yeah.
I don't think that Ethan's ever flexing on you guys because you're poor. Being poor is just a state of being. The difference is you have lost it all. You don't make fun of a man who's never made it. You don't go like, oh, look at you, oh, you never amounted to anything in your life. That's rude and honestly pathetic of you to try and diminish another person's character in that way. But if somebody has accomplished, has made themselves an accomplished person and done a lot with their life, has reached some level of success, and then ends up groveling, I think that is more subject to criticism. Right? Rex, short for Rex. Oh, Rex for short, or Rex 3000. Rex is short for Rex 3000.
Yeah.
Energy.
You're an OF girl? Yeah, Alex, and you're a broke boy.
Was that you, Alex?
Girl? Yeah, Alex, and you're a broke boy.
You should add that to your soundboard. You should add that as for when people give you donations. You should add that to Streamlabs.
OF girl? Yeah, Alex, and you're a broke boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna and I make
what would you rather be, broke boy or OF girl?
oh yeah, broke.
I would rather be OF girl.
broke
I mean, we have both right here. You just said what's in the room with you. You're both of you.
son.
I feel like he realized it as he was saying it too.
Oh yeah, broke.
I would rather be OF girl.
Broke son, broke son, or OF
Daughter? Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude, because here's my whole opinion on OnlyFans. I don't think you should do OnlyFans if you think that it is a way to make money. You can make money from it, but like any job, it can become soul crushing, and to a heavier degree because of the type of depending on the type of content that you make, obviously. But I also think that OnlyFans is, in most cases, maybe not most, but in a lot of cases, diminishing returns, and you end up not making a whole lot out of it for what you're giving up in terms of, personal, privacy. But again, if you're somebody that just likes putting yourself out there, likes sex work, that's also just a thing you can enjoy doing, which I think is different. But I do think that there are a lot of broke OF daughters too. I don't think that those things are necessarily, mutually exclusive. We have a pretty wild thumbnail. Oh, this is... What the fuck is this? The AI is getting out of hand here, guys. The AI is getting out of hand. The AI is too much. Once again, I'm going to show you guys how to pull thumbnails the easiest way. You right click next to the video. You click view page source. It'll pull up the source page. Control F, max res to get the maximum resolution of the profile picture. A little bit of a tip for anybody that makes content or that needs thumbnails. I think they tried to get it on the podcast once. They were trying to get like a version of the thumbnail cleanly, and it was difficult. This looks like a piece of clip art. His monocle, this is scary, this close up, horrifying. But the monocle looks like a piece of clip art. Am I the only one that thinks that? Clip that part where you call it Ian broke and Anisa an OF model. I might have to. You're right. That's 100% love making those. Come on, love. I know you can do better than this. That is the real Jimmy Beast. I'm just wondering, how hard is it to find a monocle PNG? I feel like any of these would have been better. I don't know where he pulled that from. I don't like the Photoshop brush look on Ethan's face. I think it's like an AI upscaling of his face, because I think that Love said this before, that he just pulls from the streams. So like when Ethan's doing funny things with his beanie, it like fucks it up because he'll end up like not being able to use that whole section for thumbnails. And so I think he's pulling this from the stream. The resolution might be like lower quality than these other images that he's able to pull from the internet, and so he does like an AI upscaling on it to make it a higher quality. But I will point out again, if Love ever sees this, you need to stop the AI upscaling, because it gives Ethan fucking herpes. It literally gives him herpes sores. Like, this doesn't work. It fucks up the lip tone. Like, you can see it kind of fading here improperly, and then it literally gives him herpes because of the way that his lip comes to the middle here. He has like a divot in his lip here, but it just makes it look like he has big herpes sores. I'm just being honest. But Mr. Beast starts a real bank and Timothy Chalamet drama? H3 show number 244. They were supposed to start 7 minutes ago. They have not. We'll see. Computer, cure the herpes. Computer, fix the herpes, please. You're herpes free now. But that was Anisa and Ian flexing their wealth. And here is a little interesting thing. John Kirkow, is that it? John Kirkow. Kirikow, that's it. Kirikow. He is an American journalist and former CIA officer. He is a whistleblower and an author. He was an intelligence analyst and operations officer for the CIA's Counterterrorism Center and a senior investigator for the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He is 61. He's been doing a lot. He's been coming out a lot with a lot of different info about different things. I don't know which of it's true, because again, he's a whistleblower getting his information from other whistleblowers. So it's one of those things where it's like super complicated. I saw one video where he was talking about the reason for the attacks on Iran, where he says, this is not coming from me, he said this, that he got information from a whistleblower that said Israel threatened Trump, saying that if they do not do a strike on Iran, they are going to nuke Iran, like that they will drop they will not nuke, but they will use nuclear weapons, whatever that means. I think we can assume. And now everybody knows the whole issue with Israel and nuclear weapons and their nuclear weapons program, and if it's real, if it's not, if they say it's real or not. And so if that is true, that Israel that would be a huge, that should be bigger news. And I mean, they aren't coming for him, so I don't know. It's he's like a truly good guy. I don't know too much about him, I gotta be honest. From the stuff I've seen, it seems, here, honestly, from this clip, not just because he dislikes Hasan, I think the thing that he's saying has some, like, there's reason to it, and I'm going to explain why Hasan is completely missing the point.
Because I saw recently that John's going on Hasan.
Yeah, I definitely mark him as sus. I saw people pointing out, and I thought that this was a good theory, that he could be a plant meant to, like, kind of shift the focus in a sense. Like, he's letting out this information that is then hiding the other information that is, like, you know, the things that are going under the radar. In the same way, the idea of Pizzagate, theorizing about like the specific pizza chain, and this idea was really like a red herring for things like the Epstein files, is kind of like the theory there. But here, let's continue.
As I saw recently that John's going on Hasan Piker's stream. A lot of his rhetoric is anti-American. His community is also extremely toxic, especially to the left. Curious as to why you're associating with that. I'm not going on Hasan Piker.
Wait, what?
Hasan Piker reached out.
I do just love this video because I love how, like, I mean, maybe this guy's team was in communications with Hasan a little bit more amicably, but it just seems so funny that he just was completely out of the loop. He's like, wait.
Wait, what?
Hasan Piker reached out.
Okay. He said he is. I don't know why he's like now saying he's not.
And I said, no, thank you. I've got nothing scheduled with him.
Blatek.
Wait, what? I don't understand. His team, or himself actually, literally said that they would do it in April. It's very surprising. But I mean, it is what it is. He's a fucking CIA agent, man. I don't care. I'll talk to anybody. I don't give a shit. That is a strange response. I'll be honest. Like, you guys are fucking toxic.
The cognitive dissonance here to not understand that, you know, it's the company that you keep, it's the people that you attract, it is the energy that you put out into the world that finds you, and he's just not getting that. It's so amazing.
You're literally toxic. Every single one of you is instantly proving the $5 donation from that hater. Let's be real, that is kind of the case. Sometimes I have to work against you. Like,
yes, Hasan is constantly working against his audience. And
you do get really fucking annoying at times. Like, this is one of those moments. Yeah, also, he goes on Tucker Carlson and Russia Today. What do you mean I'm too fucking toxic? Like, the person that the person that sent that donation is like talking to a guy who has a show on Russia Today.
So again, you're missing the point that specifically what he stated was you being anti-American. I think he was reading it from a comment or whatever. And to that point, I don't necessarily think Tucker Carlson is truly, called him Carlton, Tucker Carlson is truly pro-America, but he positions himself as so, like as such. So you position yourself as anti-American, And so somebody like John, who I presume is mainly trying to, even if it is fake, the way that he's positioned himself as an anti-establishment pro-American, in the same way that that's the way Tucker Carlson has kind of positioned himself. You are an anti-establishment, anti-American, which is, again, different type of opposition. And so I think he completely missed that point. And it's not to say, again, that Tucker Carlson is better or like he's a better voice for America and does this and that, because I think that if John Carricow is not some type of government plant, I think Tucker Carlson probably is. I wonder if Hasan emulates the same abusive pattern these people had from their partners, and that's why they gravitate towards him, because they're used to that treatment. I mean, I don't mean to like talk about like the, you know, mentality of victims and stuff like that, because but I was gonna say there are instances where people, you know, like that Stockholm syndrome type of thing, where you have to defend your abuser at any cost. And I feel like there are a lot of people that feel it like it's their duty to defend Hasan anytime anyone makes a crack at him, even if like the slightest bit. And so I don't know. That is something that I've definitely noticed. And let's see, they're 10 minutes late. Oh, they got I know that they probably just didn't want to talk about the Mr. Beast thing anymore. But I do like the idea that Love saw me say that and was like, fine, and took it down. I don't think that's what happened. I think they probably just decided against it. Or maybe they noticed in the office that it didn't look that good. See ya, Mr. Beast. But that monocle was just not it. Oh, I didn't realize this one was 40 minutes. Okay, this one was longer. This one was a bit shorter. So we'll do this one. These are two body cam videos that were recommended to. Actually, do I have anything else? I can save the body cams for another day if I need to, because I'm still trying to make more of the bingo boards. I've made one additional bingo board. I realized the problem with making these bingo boards is, for something like bingo, it's easy because you just put on the stuff randomly, kind of. But for body cam footage, I need the bingo boards to make sense, so much so that you can actually achieve a bingo. Because I can't have like silent treatment on the same level as like screaming, or like I can't have all of like the dialogue options all on the same row. So like it's taken me a second to actually like make these make sense, but I have two. We do Bodycam Bingo. Have I not talked about that? Bodycams brought to you by Geppy. I'm late and I need to go back to watch that Hasan clip. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. I just need to check to see if they're getting started yet. Nope, not yet. 2,000 people waiting. They could all be in here. They could wait and see when it's going to start. Who knew bingo boards were hard to make? I'm telling you. Yes, you can. They always take turns. You never know what to expect. Well, here, I'll pull up. I have a new one prepared, and I'll post that one on the subreddit, on the Discord in the general tab. I'm going to post both of the ones that I've created. I'm sorry. The next time that we do a bingo, I will make sure that I have at least 3 or 4, and I'll post all of those and maybe pin it or something. Or maybe I'll make a new maybe we'll end up making a new section for body cam footage specifically. That might be good. Video stuff, Bodycam Bingo, both of these go in here and post those. Post both of those. There's that. On the Discord. Become a member today. But yes, we have the piggy board. Created by yours truly. I don't think all cops are pigs, but if we can't distinguish the difference, you know, they say, people like to say, Oh, it's a few bad apples, but a few bad apples ruins the bunch. Let's not forget. So let's see if the pigs oink, or if the criminals are the ones that end up squealing. Let's get it started. This is SNL character in real life.
Someone called in, they were complaining about your music being kind of loud from your car.
Really? I was here like 30 seconds.
You were just here for like 30 seconds?
Yeah,
okay.
No, not 30 seconds, like 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
Easy, boom. Instant, immediate contradiction. Immediate contradiction, let's go. Oh, I don't have it on the right tab selected. Boom, immediate, go. Immediate contradiction.
You've been
no, not 30. I was here like 30 seconds.
You were just here for like 30 seconds?
Yeah,
okay.
No, not 30 seconds, like 15 minutes or so.
Okay, you've been here for like 15 minutes?
Yeah, no, I live here.
Yo, she cannot get this straight at all.
Got an ID on you, ma'am?
I do.
Okay, can I see that real quick?
She's either super drunk or a little high. Oop, almost clicked that.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
A lot.
Where were you planning on going?
Okay, so she's drunk. She admitted to drinking. Drunk as a skunk. We'll put it there. You know, we're starting off strong. 30 seconds is close enough to 15 minutes. I mean, 30 seconds is only, what, 15 minutes is only 30 seconds? 30. She was a little confused. There's no problem there.
No, just here.
Did we have a fun poll today? Since I started only an hour ago, I did just the poll for how late they're going to start today because it was the daylight savings. So we'll have a fun poll tomorrow, I'm sorry to say.
Just here?
Yeah.
You were just going to drive around a little bit?
No, I wasn't even driving. I was just listening to music.
Okay. Because you're kind of parked in the middle of the entrance.
I know, yeah, and I feel I work here too in Darlington.
Okay, you work here?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I know you already said you had a lot to drink, but like, can you give me an estimate how much you've had?
Oh, we got someone's birthday in chat. Happy birthday! Big ups, big ups. Happy birthday to you. Subcount has your angel number. Shout out. Big shout out. That's why it hasn't been going up. It's for you specifically.
Oh, no. 1,000 drinks.
1,000 drinks, okay. Were you parked somewhere and then you decided to drive right here? You know what I mean? Because you're not really in a parking spot right now.
No, and I feel like, oh, God.
So can you do me a favor and step out of the car? I'm just going to run you through some...
No, I don't want to step out.
You don't want to step out of the car? Okay, well, at this point, I'm not asking you to step out. So I need you to step out of the car.
In a better place from here?
No, you can't drive it away right now. I'm going to need you to step out of the car, okay?
I don't want to.
Okay.
She didn't ask to go home, but she asked to leave. So it was close, but not quite.
Well, I'm not asking you. I need you to step out of the car. You've told me yourself that you're drunk.
She looks like she's about to pass out.
You've said that you've been drinking tonight. So I'm going to need you to step out of the car, okay? I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to do it. And if you don't do it, we're going to have to take you out ourselves, and I don't want to have to do that.
Don't take me out in a bad way. Just let me sit here. Okay, please.
Sure, can you give me those? All right, perfect. Thank you. And then can you just step out?
I don't want to step out.
You don't want to step out? Okay. Why not?
Because I don't feel... Oh, my phone's blowing up.
All right, Hannah, can you just step out of the car for me, please?
No, I don't want to step out.
Okay.
Nope. It's so cold.
Hannah, I need you to step out, okay?
I'm not stepping out.
Okay, Hannah, I've already told you. If
Why,
you don't...
why am I stepping out?
Because you've already told me that you've been drinking.
I know, so then what?
So then I run you through some tests to make sure that you're good to drive, okay?
I know, I'm not going to run through the test.
You're not going to run through any tests? Okay, then I'm going to have to make a decision based on my observations and what you've told me tonight. So just running through these tests, it helps me make a better decision.
Hannah, do you think you should be driving right now or be operating another vehicle?
Oh, no, I don't.
She didn't even notice it. Who's this? There's two of you? Oh. I didn't. Oh.
You don't think you should be operating
I'm
one?
right here. No, I do feel I'm fine.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
No, I just don't know what to say.
Well, you should have started by saying nothing. You kind of failed that part. So now you got to deal with it.
The truth.
Not enough.
Not enough?
No, not enough.
So when you told me that you're a little bit drunk, and then you said you had a lot to drink, and then you told me you had 1,000 drinks.
1,000 drinks.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
So you think
That did not happen. Oh, we might get some F's in chat. Okay, we're going back up. I think we're fine now. There's a little bit of a disconnection issue. She said a lot. She said 2. What did she say at the beginning? What was she even drinking? Not enough. Yeah. Well, because she said a lot initially, right? She didn't say 1,000. I was drinking like 1,000 bottles. I was just getting 1,000 shots. I kept throwing them back. I lost count.
that's legit.
I mean, I know that you're exaggerating when
So
you say that.
then when I step out of this car, then I get a DUI. Can I just back the car back up in the parking spot?
I can't let you do that. Okay, we'll take care of the car, because you're drunk. You've already told us that you've been drinking. You said that yourself that you're drunk. I can't let you drive this car right now. Can you step out of the car for us?
No.
Okay. You're gonna make us pull you out?
No.
Hannah, your 2 options are either you step out of the
She did say 1,000? Oh. Guess I'm drunk. My bad.
car voluntarily.
Stop with the lights.
No. Either you're going to step out voluntarily or we're going to pull you out of the vehicle. If you fight with us or hit us or do anything like that, it'll be an extra
Why
charge.
would do that? I would never do that.
Make it.
Can I please? Didn't she already give them the keys? Just let me drive away, please.
Easier and just step out of the vehicle
So
for
what
us
do
right
I
now.
do after I step out? Then what?
We'll get to that once you step out, okay?
No.
We're gonna.
Then tell me what. Then the
Oh, thank you so much, Les, for the raid. Shout out, shout out. Big ups, Tony.
car gets towed.
The car, yeah, I mean, at this point, if you step out of the vehicle, we can run you through some tests, and then we'll work from there, okay?
No, I'm not doing tests.
Not going to do tests for us whatsoever.
This guy's got to come in here now.
Okay, well, he can go somewhere else.
No, I'm not getting out of the car. No, I'm not.
We told you, this is your chance. Either you step out of the car.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. You don't have a choice. It's either stepping out of the car or we're going to drag you out of the car.
My
All right.
lawyer. No,
Hannah,
my
nope.
lawyer.
Hannah,
Stop, stop.
Listen, last chance. Either step out of the
Was it her lawyer that called her initially? I don't think so, but maybe she's trying to call them now?
car or we're going to pull you out.
No.
You're not going to step out? Okay.
Wait, stop.
No, you're done.
Chill.
You are
No,
under
I'm
arrest
not
right now.
gonna-
Get out of the car.
Hannah,
get out of the car.
No.
Hannah.
Oh, I am so strong.
She's super strong. I believe it. Look at her, even drunk as she is. I am so strong.
Get out of the car.
Oh, let's see you guys fucking struggle.
Hannah, stop it.
Hannah, get out of the car.
Two guys on me right now. Calm the fuck down.
No, get out of the car.
I have to sit down. Calm the fuck down.
You don't tell us what to do.
I just.
No.
No.
Wow, these cops they are struggling.
You're under arrest. Get on your stomach.
Get on your stomach.
All right, Hannah, we're going to roll you to your side, okay?
No, sit me up. No,
That's what we're going to.
Stand me up.
We're gonna get there.
Who is this now? Hi.
Ready? One. There we go. All right, we're gonna walk back towards that car right
No,
over there.
just.
They should try and confuse drunk people. They should just go, I've been here the whole time.
Everybody.
Oh, they have started. I appreciate everybody for stopping in. Remember, like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're going to go stop over. We're going to continue this, finish it off. We only have a few minutes left, so I'm going to finish this off here with chat if you want to stay with me. But if not, the show has started. So thank you all so much for stopping in. Remember, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's keep it going, though. SNL character in real life.
Wait a second. Chill. You can't make me go in there. I will fight to the end.
Then you'll get more
I am
charges.
strong. Then charge me up. I've been in county. I get it.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? Hi.
Oh, he's a big boy.
What's going on? DUI arrest.
Oh, she caught a crush real quick. She saw him and said, ooh, it's a big boy.
She wouldn't. Hey, what's going on? Hi.
Oh, he's a big boy.
What's going on?
Little giggle.
DUI arrest, and then she wouldn't get out of the car.
No, not DUI arrest.
Yes, the
There was an arrest. Okay, so what else? Then we pull her out of the car. She resists getting out of the car. Okay. Now she says she won't get in back of our squad
Are you
car.
hurt?
No.
Anybody hurt? Are you hurt?
No.
No? Okay. You got to go in back of the squad car.
No, I'm not. I want to have my phone.
You can do that at the police department.
No, I can't.
That's not going to happen right now.
Well, then I will fight to the death till I do that.
You understand?
I'm waiting to see if she actually fights. I was going to give it fighting and wrestling, but I don't think it counts so far because I guess so. She was trying to like avoid arrest. She was resisting. It's hard to judge some of these sometimes, I've got to say.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
I'm giving that a parenting moment though. Whenever they hit a, do you understand what that means? Do you know what I'm talking about? That's a parenting moment.
You understand that we'll end up putting you in a wrap?
I'm ready. I'm so pumped. Just let me make one phone call.
One phone call right now?
Yep.
Okay. Will you cooperate if we make this phone call?
I know, you're a big boy. I like to fight you. No.
Honestly, I give it up to this sergeant because he's doing a great job at de-escalation. He's genuinely trying to get her to calm down so that they could just get this peaceful transfer to a jail cell done.
I'm kidding.
I know you are. I know you are. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding.
I like it. I'm into it. And I want you to just go. Just do it.
Arlene, I'm happily married.
All right, chill, guys. Both you guys, chill the out. Let me count my shoulders.
I'm putting her on speakerphone for you, okay?
Sit. Lose it. Just let them know that I am, I don't know what to say. Save me from the police station. Okay, that's all I have to say. Hang up the phone. God, you're a jerk.
Was that the lawyer? I'm imagining that was maybe the lawyer. Bro wakes up in the middle of the night. When was this? Yeah, this is at midnight, 12:30. Dude's gonna wake up to go take a piss and then go, got a call. A client. Come save me from the jail. Oh, okay.
No, not.
Well, you said we had a deal.
I know, I'm not taking the deal. No, not going in there.
Okay, open the door. Put her inside the car.
Hannah, get in the car.
She did a pretty good job at planting her feet there. That was pretty good.
Ow! Oh my God, you guys have no idea how bad this fucking hurts. I'm not going in here. I will fucking rip my arms out. I'm not going in this fucking car. I'll call her again. What's that?
I'm gonna wrap you.
This little wrap?
Yeah.
It's gonna go around my stomach. Yeah.
Put the harness over her head.
And you guys are supposed to lift me up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You two on this side. You want to open the squad car?
You throw me in there? Oh, there's no way.
Ready?
There's no way.
Ready? On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Stop.
there's no way. There's no way. Oh, shit.
You lean forward.
No, wait.
Lean forward.
Oh, my shoulders out. Wait. Oh, you fucking stop.
What's going on, girl?
Excuse me?
What's going on?
Hannah, breathe.
No.
Put her on her side.
Yeah, put her on her
They might have dislocated her shoulder, actually. They actually might have.
side. Breathe, Hannah.
Hannah, breathe.
Just relax. Just stay laying on the ground, Hannah. Nope, just stay laying on the ground.
Stay on the ground. If she wants to sit up, let her sit
You want to sit up, Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a blanket for you, Hannah, okay?
Oh. I was wondering what that blur was for. I was like, what's that blur? I think her boobs might have fallen out or something.
Get up. No, hold on. No, Steve. No, why am I sitting here?
Because you passed out.
Okay, I know. I didn't pass out.
She did not. Hey,
No,
Nika, she wants to stand, let her stand.
Help me up. Help me up.
You want to get helped up?
Yeah.
Lean her against the car.
No, let me get up by myself. Okay.
So I guess there's nothing wrong with your shoulders then.
I'm just gonna walk home.
Still just try. Okay, that's the... I'm going to give that one to the Can I Go Home? Can I Go Home? That's a good one. Yo, she actually kind of did it. She kind of did that. She kind of did that. She kind of waited for the perfect moment, kind of got out of the cuffs, was able to stand herself back up. They're not on her anymore. Put her jacket back on. Yeah, I'm just going to go home now, guys. It's all good. You don't have to worry about anything. Thanks for the help. It's been a lot of fun.
You're not going home.
You're being arrested.
You're not going home. You're being arrested. These guys are going to evaluate you, okay?
Yeah, it looks like EMT showed up, so.
You act like you had a seizure, so therefore we can't take a chance. Okay, so that's why you're on the floor. We put you in that position that you were in, right? And we played it safe. We called them. But then miraculously, you came out of these seizures like it was nothing.
Okay.
So now you're playing games with these guys. We called them out from the firehouse for you. So here's what's going to happen. They're going to evaluate you, okay? But you're going to be arrested. You're not going back in your car.
No, I'm not going.
You're being arrested for DUI.
Let's just take the car back over here. So
you're not going back in that car.
Well, I didn't say I was going back in the car.
No, that car is being towed to a lot.
That's fine.
Okay, but right now you're going to jail.
Well, no one for what?
For DUI.
No, I'm not.
These officers told you. So right now you just wasted these guys' time. You don't need them. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not getting arrested for DUI.
Okay, they're not here to arrest you. They're here to make sure you're okay medically.
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Good.
Okay, then
I'm
answer.
gonna walk back home.
No, you're not walking.
Anytime they bring up like, so you're fine medically, you're okay? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm gonna go walk back home. It's no problem.
Back home. How about you answer their questions so they can leave?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Can you go in the ambulance and we at least
No,
do that?
I'm not going to go in the ambulance. I'm going to walk.
It's
to
freezing
my house.
outside. Can we please?
Right,
just...
it is freezing.
Yeah, so it's
when
warm
you
in
take my
there.
car, where's my car? It's going to get towed. Just tow it. I'm just going to walk back.
You're not walking back.
Then what? Why can't I walk back?
Because you are under arrest.
For what?
For DUI.
To think this all could have been avoided if she just pulled into a parking spot. This is all because it wasn't even like a driving infraction, like something she did on the road. It was because she was parked in the entrance of this lot. It was not like for any other reason than that. If she would have just worse, she could have crashed. She could have had worse. So it's a good thing that they showed up like this. But it is interesting to me how often it is just like, just dumb negligence. Just the dumbest reasons that people like this end up getting stopped. And it's like, yeah, you were too drunk. You were. Trying to avoid that at this point is just ridiculous.
For DUI?
Yeah, for DUI. You're under arrest. You're not going to your house. You're refusing? Then tell them you refuse. Because when they leave, you're going in that car. I will get that wrap out.
Oh, in the cop car?
Yeah, and I'm going to wrap you up.
No,
and you're
I'm
going
not going in the
yeah, you
cop
are.
car.
Yeah, you are. And this fake seizure ain't going to happen. It ain't going to work again.
And the fake what? The fake seizure? Oh, you said fake seizure.
I mean, you went in it and out of it like it was nothing. And now all of a sudden you're getting yourself up and you're...
To be fair, I mean, that's kind of how seizures work. Seizures are pretty abrupt, like epileptic seizures. Even grand mal, I mean, if they're a grand mal seizure, that would have been like an epileptic seizure, I think. But, or petite mal is what I'm thinking. Grand mal is a big epileptic seizure. Grand mal and petite mal. Petite mal seizures are the ones where you can have like spacing out and stuff like that. But yeah, if she was having a full grand mal seizure, I think you can kind of come out of it, but then you're usually like hazy for a bit afterwards, and her being able to stand herself back up does seem suspicious. But I also could believe that maybe her blood pressure got raised kind of high and she passed out, or like something like that. Maybe that's also possible.
Complain about your shoulder being dislocated?
No, I'm good.
Right, you're good.
I'm...
Do you want these guys? Do you need their help?
Nope, not
So is that a
okay.
refusal?
All right.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
When I put her back in handcuffs.
Hands behind your back for me.
Wait. I'm under arrest for what?
For DUI.
How do I get...
All of them saying it together. All at once. DUI.
The DUI?
For drinking and driving.
No.
Okay, this time we're going to continue and we're going to be careful when we pick her up. Come on.
Oh.
There you go.
Nope, not doing it. I'm not going in this.
You have the ankle strap? Okay. Stop spreading your knees like that.
Okay, ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sit.
All right, we got to put our seatbelt on. Yep.
No, my seatbelt. You're gonna put a fucking seatbelt on me? Who says that?
Now she's complaining about the seatbelt. Who cares about the seatbelt? That's like the least of your problems right now.
Let's put a fucking seatbelt on her. Fuck you! Close the fucking door! Close the fucking door! Fuck you! Who is this?
Okay, I thought he was actually gonna slam it for a second. I was worried. I was worried he'd have to slam it on her head.
There's a special kind of crazy that cops respond to on the midnight shift.
Tell me about it, Officer John. Let me know.
I sometimes think I had too much fun in my early years as a cop because I probably laughed just as much as I arrested people. When I hear something like car parked in the middle of an entrance of a parking lot blasting music, I already know this call is probably not going to be a quick in and out. What officers probably hope to find is a stalled car because it's a simple, easy fix. But we did get something new with this one because for the first time ever, we finally got somebody who didn't say they had only 2 beers because even she knew she had a lot. And I like the banter that her and the officer had because it seemed like the convo was going to go well and this was going to be a simple DUI arrest. But this is how quickly calls can go from comical to frustrating because I knew she was going to make it difficult getting her out of that car. And as a cop, I've seen this way too much because it goes from calm discussion, then to defiance, resistance, and then they have to be arrested. It's like wash, rinse, and repeat.
She's like 2 different people in one body. Well, that's why she didn't understand why she was getting arrested for DUI. It was the other her. She was very like, I think that just shows how drunk she was. I would have loved to see like her DUI or like blood alcohol level, whatever. Because I don't think they didn't do a breathalyzer, so they would have done like a blood content. And honestly, that would be interesting because she seems like she was probably pretty plastered because she kept going, why am I being arrested? She never like tried to say that. I guess she did a couple times, but she kind of like avoided being like, I'm not drunk. No, which I feel like is the more common response.
Faking the seizure actually isn't a surprise because suspects love to fake medical emergencies so they can sit in the hospital for a few hours. But when you've been cleared at the hospital, you still have to go to jail, so all you've done is prolong your process. And she did everything possible to make this more chaotic, and the truth is, this is the reality of the job. And this wasn't just about her refusing to cooperate. This was a person who didn't care about her immature or irresponsible decisions. The officers followed through until she was safely secured. And it's a reminder that in law enforcement, patience and training are just as important as making the decision to use force.
After finally
Thanks, John.
Getting her under control and transported to the county jail, Hannah was charged with resisting a peace officer, causing injury, and driving under the influence. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a...
I saw the video. I think she was pretty guilty, not gonna lie. But I do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is the end of the stream. We didn't get a bingo this time. We got a little bit, we get close like every time, I feel like. But we'll get it one day. We'll get it the next time, hopefully. But yes, thank you all so much for stopping in. This is Captain Quasar signing off.